Hello guys, it's Ethan Butler here. Okay, so today I want to go over Star Wars The Last Jedi, my thoughts on the movie. This one does contain spoilers this time, so sorry guys. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's really good. It's been like a month since it came out, and I wanted to say something about it. When I gave my last review, that was just like an hour after I actually watched the movie in theaters, and I really liked it. Thought it was really great and everything, and so I thought there were many things in there that did get wrong, and I listened to what everybody hated about the movie. I was trying to compare both opinions, and they kind of swayed my mind, actually. I still do like the movie. It's really great. There's just parts in it that I had problems with. One is the Princess Leia scene. She's flying out through space using the Force because her building thing just got blown up and she was flying through. I'm like, this isn't Star Wars. That was like not even close to a Star Wars movie. And I thought that was really dumb that they had to put that in there. I mean, did they have to kill her off right then? I was like, okay, yeah, she's dead because, yeah, it makes sense. But then, no, she came through and started flying through space back into the spaceship, and it was just weird. I didn't really like that because that wasn't even what Star Wars was. It was so different. Rian Johnson had a completely different view, a really good view, but in a different way. It had a genre change. And I also thought that one joke at the beginning, at the very beginning of the movie, when Poe is like making that phone joke, he's like, "Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?" I was like, that's not a Star Wars joke. You wouldn't see that in a Star Wars movie. And they put in a bunch of jokes in there that weren't really for a Star Wars movie. They didn't fit in, and they weren't in place right. They were out of place. And Mark Hamill says how much he hates his character in that movie, and I thought he was fine in that movie. I really thought he was fine. Honestly, to me, I mean, it's not going to happen, but in my opinion, I think that Mark Hamill should win Best Supporting Actor for the Oscars, but I mean, he's not going to, but that's just something I wish could happen. But anyway, other problems I saw was the whole Finn and Rose subplot there. Rose was a useless character. I thought she shouldn't have been in the movie. She didn't make a difference and saved Finn's life, but still, I just thought nothing happened during that whole subplot when they're on that casino planet. It didn't make any sense, because they find out that they're betrayed once they get off of the planet. It's like, then why were you on there in the first place? It's just messed up. And also, we never found out who Snoke was, and I was kind of disappointed. I wanted to learn more of who he was, but no, dead. They killed him off just like that. I thought it was a pretty cool death. I mean, it was a big plot twist for me. But still, I thought they killed him off too quickly. So hopefully we'll learn more about him in Episode 9. We didn't learn who Rey's parents are. Kylo Ren was like, oh yeah, they're just drunks that sold you for drinking money, And I was like, no. How did she get the Force? It doesn't make any sense. So I thought there's just a lot of big problems with the movie in there. But there's also really great things I liked in there. I liked how it shows how Leia uses the Force throughout the movie to feel things. I thought that was really cool. I didn't like the flying through the space part, but besides that, I really liked how they showed her use the Force more. And I was very satisfied with Luke's fate at the end, his death, because there's that one scene where he walks onto the battlefield, totally savage, and then they go and he's like, shoot every single missile we can at that man, or what is it, laser, or whatever it is, but they shoot him all at once, and just, it looks like he blew up, and I was at the edge of my seat like, no, don't kill him off, please, no, but he lived, and it shows him through all the things, and it just goes, and I was like, oh my goodness, this guy. I thought that was really cool of him. I liked how it showed him back in action again, where he gets his lightsaber out, and then he's like, stab me, and I was like, no, don't, and then he went and then stabbed the lightsaber right through Luke Skywalker, but it didn't work. At first I thought it was the Force, he was blocking everything, but he was projecting himself with the Force. And after he used all of that power to project himself for that long of a time, and he saw the ships coming, he died right there. And I was like, okay, now I'm satisfied. Sat back in my chair, happy. I was like, alright, that was a good death. Leia didn't die. That's a big problem because Mark Hamill's still alive, but Carrie Fisher isn't. So what are they going to do with her? They can't CGI her in because that's just messed up. I think that's not right for them to be that disrespectful to her by CGIing someone else in. That wouldn't be right. And if they kill her off in between movies, that would be lame. I thought they should have just killed her off in episode 8 because they knew it was going to happen. She died last year, so they still had time to kill her off at some point. So yeah, I really liked the movie. I thought there's a lot of good things done. The plot twists, all the different ways it shows the Jedi more, character development. People say that they, in The Force Awakens, all the characters in it were just scrapped and thrown away and killed off. And I'm like, no, they were developed, not killed off. A lot of people would disagree with me on this one, but for now, I ran out of camera space. But, okay. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Tell me what you think about the movie. That's all my flaws with the movie. So, yeah. This is Ethan Butler, and I'm out.